So you can have the best line in the world, but if you don't read the person you're talking to, your line is going to make you sound like you are crazy because you didn't read the situation. You didn't take time to read the person in front of you. That's called having social intelligence, okay? We call it social IQ. Bro, you're killing me. You're killing me. Why we watch videos by me and my team for 10 years and still not gotten any better? Frustrating me. What's going on? What's happening there? Why is it so hard for you to get better? And I guess it's that you're applying the wrong information at the wrong time. You don't know when to apply your tools. Social dynamics and communicating with strangers, meeting somebody for a date, isn't all about getting more tools in your toolbox. It's about applying those tools at the right time. So my promise to you by the end of this video, you're gonna learn how to get 10 times better, 10 times faster by applying the right tools at the right time. This is by something I call social IQ. Once you understand it, it will change the way you apply yourself in all social situations forever. You'll be able to read a room, execute your tools at the right time. Let's pop into a free tour where I talk about this in extreme detail in front of a live audience. This is my passion project in the moment, and I guarantee you, my friend, with all my heart and soul, I commit to you and tell you that for the next few weeks, you'll see a series of videos about this, and these are gonna be like nothing you've ever seen before. Life-changing from now into the future. Stay tuned, don't wanna miss out. When you first start off, you feel like you really don't have any skills when it comes to talking with people. You go into a room, you feel uncomfortable. You see a woman you want to talk to, you feel like this woman is out of my league. I don't know how to bridge the gap from where I am to, what's probably going on in her life. I have no idea how to even connect with her. She's such a foreign alien to me. Man, how do I get her attention? Or maybe you see someone you want to talk to and meet, but you're so nervous because your body is just out of control, butterflies in the stomach, it's driving you insane. And you're like, okay, I want to learn this social skills and dating stuff and attraction so I can make a connection with somebody, make a connection with the person. And there's a whole bunch of ways to do that. In fact, I have a program later on today I'll tell you about, which will give you a whole bunch of ways to do that. I'll teach you how to never run out of things to say. I'll teach you how to get over approaching anxiety, as we call it. I'll teach you how to be physical and make the first move when necessary. I'll teach you how to, get a phone number, all that stuff. But once you learn that stuff, now you have a whole bunch of tools in your toolbox. You got your hammer, you got your screw, you got a whole bunch of tools. But something is still wrong. Because you have a bunch of tools, but you don't know how to use them or when to use them. So I would compare it to like another analogy, like you have like a big gun, like a big rocket launcher, but you're hunting rabbits. This is a horrible comparison. The big rocket launcher, but when you fire, you have no aim with it, right? And that's like the beginner stage. A lot of times you'll see a beginner out at a club or a venue, and the guy will be like running around like woohoo, like trying to get really pumped up, getting himself excited. And people will say, is this guy on drugs? Like, what's going on? Why is he? You guys have had congratulations. Never happened. Never happened to anybody here. Yeah. No, it's great, man. It's actually really, really good because at least you're out there. At least you're trying. At least you showed up today. Yeah, it's actually good that you got that because most people come into this and they're just so like, the first time people usually get out of their house, because let's be honest, sometimes getting out of our house is a problem. Who here, seriously, who here almost didn't even come today? Like getting out of your house to come to this was kind of nerve-wracking. Be honest. I saw your head. You're like,
I was just in my hotel room and I got kind of nervous about the whole thing because I have never been to one of these before. Yeah, you're like, I'm going to come and sit next to these guys and we're all going to be admitting to ourselves that we have a challenge and they're going to look at me in the eyes, I'm going to look at them in the eyes, and we're going to have that weird eye contact moment. Like I remember the first time I came, I felt that exact same way sitting in the chair. I'm like, oh shit, man. Like I'm going to walk, these guys are going to look at me. What if I see somebody I know in there? What if I see somebody, what if my teacher's in there, right? So you're going through that at first and just managing that is a lot. But eventually you will get those skills, okay? You get these magical skills, at least one or two skills. Learn how to open, learn how to spark a conversation, making it get a conversation going for 20, 30 seconds. And then you think the way to fix that, because you're at 20 seconds, you want to now go to 2 minutes. That's like the goal. I got a 20-second conversation, I now want to go to 2 minutes. So how do you think you do that? It's a serious question.
If you're able to have a 20-second conversation with a random person that you wanted to meet, and you got some attraction going, how do you think you get it to 2 minutes? What's the thing that divides the 20-second guy from the 2-minute guy? Yeah.
Saying statements.
That helps. That's definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing, saying statements. So that's the idea of like, instead of saying like, how old are you? You go, you look like you're just getting out of university. I bet you're studying science. Making a statement. That actually helps a lot. So if anybody's a beginner and they haven't even gotten to like a 20 seconds, statements definitely help. Less questions, more statements. Okay, what else? What would get you to 2 minutes?
For example, getting into some kind of funny argument, playful.
Give me an example of a funny argument or playful.
For example, she has opinion about something, and I disagree with her.
Yeah. So I really love Nelson Mandela. Fuck Nelson Mandela. Yeah, that guy, like I don't know, like that guy was the president of war. How's that? No, that guy coming out thinking I'll be president and stuff. Like I don't know, so something stupid, right? That helps. It's a role play. So that's called a role play.
No repeat offenses by him.
I don't know. That's really political. I don't know. What else?
Free flow.
What's that? Free flow?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you don't get stuck.
Talking bullshit.
Talking bullshit until something just sticks and hits the wall.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Okay. Free flowing until something sticks and hits the wall. We have a game that we play, and this game is called Talk to the Wall. We're like, hey, we'll actually go and talk to the wall for a bit, and we'll just free flow without getting too logical. We're like, hey, how's it going, Curtin? Looking good, looking smooth. I like that. See, you got a little chocolate going on in the middle. All curtains do. You know what would your life be without a little chocolate in the middle? I mean, my life would be horrible. Yours, not as good. I like it though, because you're really you're smooth, you're outgoing, and I'm talking to you and everybody's looking. They're kind of jealous. They're probably jealous that they're not talking to you with me. They're probably jealous that they don't have my attention. What are you going to do? Are you going to fight for my attention? It's all yours, baby. It's all yours. Don't fuck it up. Okay, that's free flowing. And if you free flow, eventually something might hit the wall and stick. But there's something that's missing, okay? And what's missing is, that gets you from 20 seconds to 2 minutes, is the ability to read people, okay? The ability to read people. Take a mental note of that, or write it down if you have a piece of paper here. The ability to read people. This is super key. So you can have the best line in the world, the best line to cause attraction, but if you don't read the person you're talking to, your line is going to make you sound like you are crazy. What's a great line? Here's a great line. I'm just thinking something really crazy. A great line. There's something about you. I can't decide if I love it or I hate it. Okay? But if the person you're talking to has music headphones on and they don't hear you, it doesn't matter how good your line is. Because you didn't read the situation. You didn't take time to read the person in front of you and understand what's happening. Okay? Here's another great line. You walk up to a mother and a daughter and you have a conversation with them and you go, you're both adorable, two sisters. Okay? Now, if the mother is actually not a mother, it's actually her father, and you say you're both adorable two sisters, you've read the situation completely wrong. And now you got a problem because you just called the dude a lady, okay? So those are extreme examples, but you get the idea of reading the person wrong could be very, very bad. So in reality, the way to get better at this isn't just to get more and more skills. You'll never have enough skills. You could have skills forever, bro. Skills forever. I remember back in the day, I used to memorize about 8 hours of what we call routines. So I had 8 hours of content that I remembered back to back, from like a conversation with my mom, my hobbies, my passion, how I had a rough childhood. I would just talk about this on my date, and I had 8 hours of stories. And then the second I ran out of stories, done. But imagine I used one of those stories at the wrong time. I'd be messed up. The whole thing would just go down the drain. So it's not about how much content you have, it's about learning how to use it at the right time. It's executing your tools at the right time. It's saying the right things at the right time. That's what good social skills are, right? So it's learning how to read people. If you do not know how to read people, you will forever seem like you're crazy and unrelatable, like how you were saying. Being unrelatable. Sometimes people might say, just be cool. Just be cool, bro. Do you have like an expression for that in Nordic? Just be cool.
Slap av.
Shapov? Okay. Okay, got it. Hey, okay. Hi. Muy. Okay, I got it. So imagine that's the expression, and then you're like, people are like, what do you mean just be cool? How do I be cool? Being cool means, what they're trying to tell you is go up, read the situation, and say the right thing for the situation. Understand the right thing for the situation. Let's paint a picture for you here. You're out. You're at Knox. There's a special event, okay? It's a Monday night, but it's open, and they got a great party going on. You heard that some DJs there. They got Zara Larson's going to be there. It's going to be amazing, okay? You heard Madison's going to be there. It's going to be a really good night. So you're excited about this night. And it's a special event. It's not a regular club night. It's kind of like an after work event from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. You heard there's also going to be some people there that are hiring for jobs, like job recruiters, and there'll be some nice tables of like food and things you can have, some champagne. Now, you know this environment. You've seen it on TV. You've heard about this environment, but you've never been there. So you don't know how to act in this room, and you start to stress out. Now you're having what? Approach anxiety, exactly, because you don't know what to do in that situation. You've never been there. But what's really happening? You're wondering, okay, what is the right thing for me to do? What are the right behaviors so I can fit into this group? If you can read people and you can read people in the room, you will know what the right behaviors are. You will always have good social skills, as they say, because you'll know what the expected behavior is. So let me just tell you. So in a room like that, a high-end status, high-venue room, where you got Zara Larson, you got some entrepreneurs, you got some headhunters from companies and some sandwiches, it would be very wrong of you to show up in a tank top and be like, woohoo, let's get this party started. Okay, that'd be the wrong behavior. It'd be wrong for you to get up on a bar and start chugging down Jägermeister, okay? That would be the wrong move for you to do. Because you have to understand what people are thinking. What they're thinking in that situation is everybody's actually nervous about the event. Everybody's nervous about being there. They're not even concerned about you. They're all self-conscious about themselves. They're all thinking, damn, what can I do that's wrong? So now once you understand that everybody's a little bit scared, everybody's a little bit shy, you can have fun with it, right? You can tease people about it, make jokes about it. Hey, listen, I know you're a little shy. Don't worry. You look like a smart kid. I'm sure you'll figure it out by the end of the night. Boom. You've called out the obvious, the elephant in the room. You said the thing that everybody is really, really shy to say. And now you can connect with anybody in the room because you understand how they feel. You have a window into their soul. That's called having social intelligence, okay? We call it social IQ. That's what you're developing. And social IQ is that key that I promised you that allows you to use the right tool at the right time. Again, it's not about getting more tools, it's about learning how to use the right tool at the right time. Now for you, you probably don't have a lot of experiences walking to high-end venues and all these great situations because you never had them growing up. You missed out. If you're in this room, it's probably when you were younger, you didn't have the social life that other people had. So they just have more experience. But it's okay because you can get the Bible of social experience from someone like me and just download it. Just get the information about what to do in this situation. What to do here, what to do here, what to do here, what to do here. What's the social IQ and how do you read people to have a threesome? What's the social IQ and how do you read people to get a promotion at a job interview? What's the social IQ and how do you read people in order to come into a room and own the room? What's the social IQ and how do you read people to make friends? What's the social IQ and how do you read people into a high-end venue where you want to network and socialize, et cetera, et cetera. The list goes on and on and on. There is a way to read people in every environment. But once you have the skill down, generally, you can do amazing things. So what I want to encourage you, if you're somebody who wants to go from 20 seconds to 2 minutes in your interactions, is don't just think, what else do I have to learn? Let me start looking at people and how they act. Let me start understanding what they're doing, from how they blink to how they're moving with their body language to the voice tone they're using. If they're speaking really slow and laid back, or they're really fast and they're nervous, start reading people and reading the room and build up your Bible of that. And once you do that, everything will be much more potent. You'll learn faster, you'll progress faster, and you'll have results much faster because you're no longer making mistakes, you're using the right tool at the right time. Seriously consider something for a second. Honestly, take a minute and just think about this. What would your life be like if you had social intelligence and you applied it at the right time? How would your life change? I'll tell you a few ways. First of all, you would know yourself. You have a better understanding of who you are as a person, your emotions, why you walk into certain rooms and you don't feel comfortable, or how you could actually feel comfortable in your skin. That would be crystal clear to you and have good reasons for that. On the other hand, you'd also be able to understand other people and read those people in real time and effectively understand exactly what's going on in their worlds and why they have certain behaviors, why they have fight or flight responses, why are they acting guarded, what do their facial expressions mean, what does their body language in public means. I can walk into any place like this, like this, everybody over here, see those girls are about to run. See, knew it before they ran. How did I know that? Reading body language. I want you to have that ability in your own life, be able to read the future and predict people. Read the future. And also tell people are lying. I want you to have that for yourself. And social intelligence allows you to do that, man. People are gonna think you have magical superpowers and you can predict things before they happen, like you're fucking Nostradamus of social dynamics. And that's what your life is gonna be like. And also be able to monitor your own emotions. I'm gonna do a series of videos about this over the next few weeks because it's a real big passion project of mine. It's something I've been thinking about for a long time. And I want to only give it to you when I felt like it was ready. And, you know, some of these videos aren't fully fleshed out, but I'm gonna flesh them out live with you and talk about subjects. So let me know if they resonate with you. The best thing you can do, if you're already subscribed, is to like the video, man. Just put a little like there. You know, see if we get like 500 likes on the video and share it around with your friends, because that lets me know, hey, this subject resonates with you and you want to hear more about it. It encourages me to do more. It also helps YouTube algorithms, which have all kind of changed now, but YouTube algorithms promote the videos to other people that watch this kind of content. They're always subscribed and they're not subscribed. So it works out for everybody. Everybody wins, and you help the world move forward, make the world a better place, which is our mission here on this channel with the whole team. That's it for me, man. Madison, over in Praha, Czech Republic. As always, keep in touch. Don't be a stranger. You know the drill. Cheers.